Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We are the RC Sailors, and in this video, we're going to take a look at these giant things on my face. Hey Abby.
What?
You can call me the RC Sailinator. Get it, right? Like the Terminator? Sailinator?
Does the Terminator have big glasses?
I don't know. Okay. Alright. Now, first things first. I got this set for one major reason above all others. Check this out. I have my giant bold frame glasses on my face under the goggles. Now, also an added bonus with this set of goggles is that it's insanely cheap compared to other FPV goggles on the market. When you look at something like a Fat Shark system compared to this is like a quarter of the price or cheaper. So that is a huge selling point, and the fact that it works seemingly to me so far just as well as all of the others on the market. We had a set of Fat Sharks a couple years ago. You've probably seen them on the channel briefly, and they did not work well for me because of my glasses, and you have to wear contacts with Fat Sharks to work. This set fits over my face and my glasses perfectly well, and that right there is the major selling point.
I think we did find out that you could get lenses to put into your Fat Sharks, but
right.
They're already $200, at least at that point, they were $200 and some.
Yeah.
And so why would we want to spend more money? So we just got rid of them.
Yeah, we did sell those a while ago. Now we're using this set. This is under $100. It's about 90 bucks to get what you see. The system here, the shape, the sleeve, it comes with a monitor and a receiver. We're going to break it down quickly just to show you guys kind of what comes with this, and I'm going to give you guys links for everything needed to make this. It's way easier than you might think. This is a kit, but it is not as intimidating as it looks. If I can do it, if we can do it on our channel, anybody can do this. Now, this is called the Quanum. It says it right there, not Quantum, but Quanum FPV kit. It comes with a 5-inch LCD screen and a bit of the wires. Now, a little misleading if you look, I got mine on hobbyking.com, and a bit misleading is the first picture that you'll see. It shows something like this with the receiver coming out the side. That does not come with a receiver. So a lot of people have probably ordered this thinking that it does, and then they realize it doesn't, and they have to buy one. So if you're shopping around, buy your receiver with this, so you save on shipping and you save on time. It does come with some of the wires and foam padding that you'll see in some of the pictures I'm showing you that'll go around this harder foam that'll just cushion on your face and block out some more light. It's very important to block out the light so you have a more immersive flying experience. It also comes with 3 lenses so you can change the way it looks.
Awesome.
You're not just looking at a screen, you're looking at it through a magnified lens. I've only tried one of the lenses so far, but I really like how it looks, so I probably won't change it around until I get bored or something. This is $56 for the sleeve and the internal foam and just a little bit of wiring. And then the receiver that I'm using was at the time $33. Now, Hobby King does charge a bit more for shipping, so you're going to have to include that into the cost, but it shouldn't be more than like 20 bucks or so for the shipping. Now, that's everything that you need to get the FPV system itself, but you'll need 2 other things to have actual FPV working. You'll need a battery to run this off of, and I use a 2-cell 1500 milliamp and 1200 milliamp, and they'll run for at least 10 flights or so in one battery, and I got a couple of them at least. I mean, I haven't pushed them down low at all. And you can run you can put 3 cells in there too. I have not tried 3 cells. I'm going with 2 and it works great. And then you'll need a video transmitter and a camera on whatever vehicle you're flying, like a plane or a quad. And
you'll need the quad itself.
Yeah, of course, but we're just talking FPV. This so far has worked with my Eachine 250 Racer and the video camera and the transmitter that came on that quad, and it's worked pretty well. I've got 2 quick little test flights under my belt, and that's it, but just to make sure this worked, and it worked pretty well. The range wasn't awesome, but I'm also using the standard antenna that comes on it.
So if you get a better antenna, that's all you need?
Yeah, I ordered 2 Clover antennas, one for my video receiver and one for the transmitter on the quad, and they're paired together. I think you have to make sure that they're both clockwise or both counterclockwise for them to work really well together.
Oh, that's cool.
And they are the same, so when they get here I'll test that.
Neat.
And we'll see if I can get a better range and stronger signal out of it.
Cool.
Now the video receiver that we're using for these goggles, it's a 32 channel auto locking system, and it has 2 buttons and a little display on the side so you can see what channel you're on. And then let's say you set your channel and then you cycle your quad through the channels, or if it doesn't have a button to cycle through, it may be auto going, and then it'll lock on to this when it finds the same channel. So it does have an auto locking feature. I'm still really new to this. This is my first video headset that actually works for me. If you're not counting the Fat Sharks, it'll fly on A, B, E, and F bands, and the receiver also works on 2 and 3 cells, 7 and 11 volts. It says up to 13 volts. And then it's an SMA video connector here for the antenna. So now when I got mine, I really honestly thought there'd be a lot of soldering and splicing of wires going on, but they thought of everything for it. You don't have to splice any wires, you don't have to solder anything, although I did go from their XT connector to a Dean's connector because all of my stuff is Dean's. So my dad actually made that little converter for me. Yeah, they look goofy up on your face. They're huge, they're massive, but even the smaller, sleeker sets still look really goofy on your face. And these, the great thing about them, another great thing about them, is you have this top headband. When we had our Fat Sharks, I always had to, I'll show you here. I always had to look down when we were using them because they're really heavy, and it's so heavy, and you just have a side strap. So if you look up, they just fall off of your face. And I think you experience that too. These don't. I mean,
Although that, I feel like that one's really heavy and all the weight is on my nose, so I look down with those anyways.
This is because I don't have my foam pads in here yet. It is a little heavy, but it's much more comfortable in my experience than the Fat Sharks.
I just feel like I have a big nose, and then it was just pushing down on my huge nose, and it just was
When the foam pads are in, I think that your experience will be a little different. But that's true. You can still look down and it's fine, but the point is,
it's not going to fall off
they
your
don't
head,
fall
and
off.
it's not going to move.
Exactly, yes. And we're not talking, you're not buying a Lazy Boy for sheer comfort. You're flying FPV goggles here. They haven't made them so that they're the world's most comfortable goggles, and you know, it's not to that point yet. It's still got wires going everywhere. It's still kind of ugly, but it works. So the point is of this video is to show you guys my FPV system. I've had a lot of people asking when I'm going to get into it. I've had a few people at the airport asking me advice, and it's kind of hard to do through texting and stuff. So I'm making this video to help some of my friends and just to show those of you that have been asking. And if anyone else watches, that's great. Hopefully this has helped some. I'm not perfect at FPV stuff yet. I'm still learning. There's a lot to learn, but I'm telling you right now, if you buy the things that I have linked for you in the description box below, it works. And it works pretty darn well for pretty cheap. So that you can hold true. These work. Tomorrow I plan on doing some test flights with this, and hopefully the weather cooperates and we'll get it in the air and actually working for you. So if you want to see me using these in action, subscribe to the channel. I'll have a video tomorrow. Yay! And I'll hopefully have more content in the future.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ready?
The camera is that way.
What?
That way.
Okay.